I'm Sierra.
I'm Blake.
And we are 2/3 of VersaEmerge. Ann Arbor was on Warped Tour as well, and we either played before or after them or vice versa. So we saw them every day, and they're just like a really great band, straight rock and roll, and we really dig their vibe. And we would love to, bring them out. I think our band's music kind of would make sense together in one show.
I think the cool thing about the lineup, as well as all the bands, are very straightforward rock. Where today, I think a lot of the bands are most of the time one extreme or the other, whether it's complete, in the pop genre or in the heavy genre, where there are a few bands in between trying to create that niche, and to make a tour of just those bands, just rock bands, was a really awesome thing to do.
We're really good friends with all of them, which is actually kind of interesting, and we all actually live pretty close to each other, so whenever we're home, I always go over to Juliet's house for my club letter. I hang out with her all the time, and I actually went and hung out with Travis as well, and I think it's really kind of cool that we all can tour together and go home and still hang out like that, and it's kind of a sense of home almost when you're on tour. It's we're from the same place, we have that connection, so we're all here together.
Repping our home state.
Yes. I kind of sometimes will come to Blake with ideas, sometimes really bad ones, but I usually like to just sing songs that I enjoy singing a lot, and stuff that maybe that we could pull off and spice up a little bit and make it interesting.
I think the main thing we try to do when we think about a song to cover is to not do something that you would think we might do, and do something maybe that's a little, when you hear that we're covering it, it's a little surprising.
Makes people want to listen to it.
Definitely, but a song that still makes sense, and you wouldn't maybe think that we would take influence from that artist, but it clicks and makes sense when you do finally hear it.
Recently, I've actually been listening to How to Make It in America, Kid Cudi mixtape, and I can't stop listening to it. And I'm pretty sure when we go on tour, I'm gonna make everybody else listen to it. We actually played at Looney Tunes last night at this record store, so we got a bunch of CDs, and we stuck in this one CD, Howling Bells. I've never really heard of them before, but someone recommended it and I got it, and I am obsessed with it, and I wish I would have discovered it earlier. Probably gonna be listening to that a lot.
Definitely. I'm always stuck in the same 3 to 4 year section of what I listen to at a time, and right now I'm still submerged in my Bjork phase, and I don't know if it's a phase, just because it's a way of life.
Bjork is way of life, definitely, for sure. On Warped Tour, we were we want to start with a bang, and just hit people in the face for the first 3 songs, really keep it going, so people who are walking by are oh, what's this? And you don't really want to slow it down much, because you only have 30 minutes to kind of capture these people. So you have 30 minutes of just high energy, non-stop, keep it going, and that was kind of the goal for Warped Tour. And now it's people that love, know us, and we definitely know that they love us because they tell us every day, whether it's on Twitter or anything on the internet. And we're excited. We're doing it kind of for them, so we're taking our time and really going through what they want to hear, or trying to get personal, intimate with them, whether it's just what we say to them or what they've requested.
We had the idea of sectioning the set off into 3 realms. We wanted to do more than just get on stage and play a series of songs in no particular order. So we sectioned the set off into 3 separate realms. And it corresponds with our artwork, where there are illustrations in each one of our faces, one of space, one of sky, and one of forest. And when we write music, we really think feel-wise, what does this song feel like? We put ourselves in a certain place and keep a color in mind, or keep a movie in mind, or a feel or a score in mind, and certain songs may feel spacier than others, more ambient than others, or more theatrical than others.
Yeah, it's kind of almost a travel, you're in space, you have that feel, and then you'll know when it's going from space to sky.
It'll be a significant kind of switch there.
Yes.
Hopefully, we can do as much as we can to, explain this concept via audio, via music.